Good morning, children. This is 8th standard maths. Chapter name is factorization. So let us continue the exercise 6.4, the last exercise of this chapter. So the exercise 6.4, today we shall solve the 10th problem. Substituting x equal to minus 3 in the first one equation is given, that is x square plus 5x plus 4. So to the x we are substituting minus 3. So, on substituting minus 3 to the equation x square plus 5x plus 4, so the answer is given here. Now, we have to check whether this answer is correct or wrong. So, for x we have substituted minus 3. So, minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 4. So, minus 3 whole square. So, minus 3 whole square means 3 into 3 will get 9. Minus into minus, it is plus. So, 9 is correct. Then, plus into minus, it should have minus, not positive sign. And 5 threes are 15. So, it is not 2. Plus 4 is correct. The answer they have got is 15. But this is having the error. So now we have to correct and we have to write the statement. So on substituting x equal to minus 3 in the equation x square plus 5x plus 4. So minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 4. That will be equal to minus 3 whole square. So we know that minus 3 whole square is equal to minus 3 into minus 3. That is minus into minus, it is plus. 3 threes are 9. So minus 3 whole square is 9. Plus into minus, it is minus. 5 threes are 15 plus 4. Now, first we shall add the positive terms, that is 9 plus 4, then we will minus 15. Therefore, 9 plus 4, we will get the answer. So, it is 13. 9 plus 4, it is 13 minus 15. So, 13 minus 15. So, minus 15 is the greater number plus 13. So, when you have the different signs, you have to subtract. So on subtracting minus 15 plus 13, so we will get 5 minus 3, it is 2, it is 1 minus 1 plus 1, it is 0. Then the sign of the bigger number is minus, so put here minus. Therefore, plus 13 minus 15 will get the answer as minus 2. Therefore, on substituting x equal to minus 3 in the equation x square plus 5x plus 4, the answer we obtain is minus 2, not 15. So, this is the answer, children. Now, consider the B problem. X square plus 5x. Again we have to substitute x equal to minus 3 in this equation. So they have given in the problem itself on substituting minus 3. So minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3. That is correct. So minus 3 whole square. The 9 answer is correct, but you have the negative symbol. We know that minus 3 whole square. Minus into minus, it is plus. It's not minus, therefore it is wrong. Then plus into minus, yes, minus is correct. 5 3s are 15. They have got the answer as minus 24. But 3 square minus 3 whole square is 9. It is not minus 9. Therefore again this is having the error. Therefore we have to substitute minus 3 in the equation and get the correct answer. So to correct that particular statement answer, on substituting x equal to minus 3 in x square plus 5x equation, we got minus 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 3. So minus 3 whole square is equal to minus 3 into minus 3. So minus into minus, it is plus. 3 3s are 9. Next, plus into minus, it is minus. 5 3s are 15. So we have minus 15 plus 9. When we have the different signs, we need to subtract. So on subtracting minus 15 plus 9, we will get the answer 6. And then we have to check the number which is greater. So in minus 15 and plus 9, that is 15 and 9, that is 15 is greater. The sign of the greater number is minus. So write here minus. Therefore, on substituting x equal to minus 3 in the equation x square plus 5x, the answer we obtain is minus 6, not minus 24. This is the correct answer. And this is the solution to the problem B. Consider the 11th problem. Y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square minus 9 is given. This is having again error, because consider the LHS of the equation. We have y minus 3 whole square. So children, in the last video, we have studied identities that can be used in factorization. So when compare those identities to the equation y minus 3 whole square, there is one identity we can connect to the LHS of the equation y minus 3 whole square. The identity is a minus b whole square, where a is equal to y and b is equal to 3. So a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Therefore, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, where the value of a will be equal to y and the value of b is equal to 3. Don't take it as minus 3. The formula is a minus b whole square, and the given problem is of the form a minus b whole square. Therefore, take the value of b as 3. So this identity we can apply on this equation y minus 3 whole square. So now applying the value of a and b to the identity a square minus 2ab plus b square, we will get a square. The value of a is y, so it is y square. Then minus 2 into the value of a is y into the value of b is 3 plus b square, it is 3 square. Therefore, in the next step, y square minus 3 2s are 6, 6 into y, it is 6y plus 3 whole square, 3 into 3, it is 9. Therefore, y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square minus 6y plus 9 is the correct answer. So children, this is the answer for the 11th problem, in which y minus 3 whole square is equal to y square minus 6y plus 9 is the correct statement. We have used the identity a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Consider the 12th problem, in which we have z plus 5 whole square is equal to z square plus 25. Let us check whether this is correct or wrong. So consider the LHS of the equation. We have z plus 5 whole square. So in comparing the identities to this equation, we have an identity a plus b whole square. This z plus 5 whole square is of the form a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, where the value of a is z and the value of b is equal to 5. So let us substitute these values in the given equation. Identity a square is z square plus 2 into the value of a is z and the value of b is 5 plus b square, that is 5 square. In the next step, z square plus 2 5s are 10, 10 into z, it is 10z plus 5 square, 5 into 5, it is 25. Therefore, z plus 5 whole square is equal to z square plus 10z plus 25 is the correct answer for z plus 5 whole square. And z plus 5 whole square is equal to z square plus 25 is having the error. The correct statement is z plus 5 whole square is equal to z square plus 10z plus 25. And we have used the identity a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the answer to the problem 12. Now consider the 13th problem. 2a plus 3b into a minus b is equal to 2a square minus 3b square. Again we have to check whether the answer is correct or wrong. See here, consider the LHS of the equation. We have 2a plus 3b into a minus b. So therefore there are two expressions. In these two expressions there are four terms. Therefore, now in the first expression, take the first term, that is 2a, into multiply with the second expression, that is a minus b. Next, in the first expression, take the second term, that is 3b, and take its sign, that is positive. So, plus 3b multiplied with the second expression a minus b. Therefore, children, in the 13th problem, we are following the method in which we have two expressions, 2a plus 3b and a minus b. So, from the first expression, that is 2a plus 3b, take the first term, that is 2a, multiply to the complete second expression, that is a minus b. After that, take the second term from the first expression, that is 3b, along with the sign of the second expression which is having the positive sign, plus 3b into multiply to the second expression a minus b. Therefore, in the next step, multiply 2a to a as well as to b. Therefore, 2a into a, it is 2a square, minus 2a into b, it is 2ab. After that, plus, we have both plus 3b into a, let us write it in order, 3ab. Plus into minus, it is minus 3b into b, it is 3b square. Therefore, in the next step, let us rearrange this expression such as 2a square. Then let us write minus 3b square. Then minus 2ab plus 3ab. Therefore, in the next step, 2a plus 3b into a minus b, LHS, will be equal to 2a square minus 3b square they have given. Let us check. 2a square is correct, minus 3b square is correct, but one term is missing, that is minus 2ab plus 3ab. So we know that we can add the two terms when the two terms contain the same variables. Now here we have minus 2ab and plus 3ab. Both of the terms contain the variables ab and ab. So therefore, plus 3ab and minus 2ab. When you have different signs, we need to subtract. So on subtracting plus 3 minus 2, we will get the answer 1. Here it is AB. Then the sign of the bigger number. Between 3 and 2, the bigger number is 3. Therefore, the bigger number is having the positive sign. So it is plus 1 AB. So we will write it here plus AB. Therefore, 2a plus 3b into a minus b is equal to 2a square minus 3b square is having the error. So, we have corrected that expression and written as 2a plus 3b into a minus b is equal to 2a square minus 3b square plus ab is the correct statement. And this is the answer to the problem 13. Consider the 14th problem in which we have a minus 4 into a minus 2 is equal to a square minus 8. This is of the same problem as that of 13. So again, we have to check whether this is correct or wrong. So again, here we have the two expressions. So, out in these two expressions, from the first expression, take the first term, that is a, and multiply to the second expression, a minus 2. Then, from the first expression, take the second term in which we have now minus 4. So, take minus 4, multiply to the second expression, a minus 2. Therefore, a into a minus 2 minus 4 into a minus 2. Therefore, in the next step, let us multiply a to the inside the bracket a as well as to minus 2. Therefore, a into a, it will be a square minus a into 2 or 2 into a, it is 2a. Then minus into plus minus 4 into a, it is 4a. Then we have minus here and again minus. So, minus into minus, it is plus. So, 4 2s are 8. Therefore, a into a square minus 2a minus 4 into 8 is 4a. Then minus into minus, it is plus. 4 2s are 8. So, therefore, in the next step, a square minus 2a minus 4a. So, we know that minus 2a minus 4a. We have the same variable a, so that when we have the same sign, here we have minus 2 and minus 4. So, when we have the same sign, that is minus and minus, we need to perform the operation addition. Therefore, it is a, 4 plus 2, 6a. But even though we add, the sign should be negative. Therefore, minus 2a minus 4a will be equal to minus 6a. We have same sign. Add the two terms. Write the symbol minus. Then it is plus 8. Therefore, a minus 4 into a minus 2 is equal to a square minus 6a plus 8 is the correct statement, and a square minus 8 is having the error. So, this is the answer to the 14th problem. Next, consider the 15th problem, in which we have 3x square by 3x square is equal to 0. Again, this is having the error, children, because see here, 3x square by 3x square. So, in this, 3 of the numerator and 3 of the denominator get cancels, and x square of the numerator and x square of the denominator get cancels. Therefore, 3x square by 3x square together get cancels numerator and denominator. In such cases, we will get the answer equal to 1. So, when we divide 3x square by 3x square, the answer will be equal to 1 and it is not equal to 0. Therefore, 3x square by 3x square is equal to 1 is the correct answer for the problem 15. Now consider the 16th problem, in which we have 3x by 3x plus 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Children, in such cases, the answer will be equal to 3x by 3x plus 2 itself. It will be not equal to 1 by 2. In such cases, the numerator 3x and the denominator 3x will not cancel, because we have here plus 2. When you have the plus 2, it do not get cancels numerator and denominator value. Therefore, 3x by 3x plus 2 will be having the answer 3x by 3x plus 2 only. This is correct answer. Since we have 3x plus 2 in the denominator, therefore 3x by 3x plus 2 will be equal to 3x by 3x plus 2 only. This is the correct answer for the problem 3x by 3x plus 2, 16th problem. Next, consider the 17th problem, in which we have 4x plus 5 by 4x is equal to 5. So, now consider the denominator, in which we have 4x. So, in your previous classes, you might have studied monomial, binomial, trinomial expressions. So, consider the denominator 4x. So it is an example for monomial. So in such cases, when the monomial is present in the denominator, the step followed for the simplification is that, so numerator you have two terms, 4x plus 5. So each term of the numerator gets divided by the monomial, that is 4x. So children, we have the 4x in the numerator. It gets divided by 4x of the denominator since it is monomial. When you have the monomial term in the denominator, then you can split the numerator into two parts. Whereas in the 16th problem, you had plus 2, 3x plus 2. In that you can't simplify. But in the case of 17th problem, the denominator is having the monomial term, that is 4x. Therefore, 4x by 4x, then we have plus, then we have the second term, that is 5 by 4x. Therefore, when the denominator contains the monomial term, so 4x by 4x plus 5 by 4x. So the numerator, two terms get split into two parts such that the denominator 4x is for the 2, that is 4x by 4x plus 5 by 4x. So in the next step, 4x by 4x we have, so 4x of the numerator and 4x of the denominator get cancels. The remaining is 1. Plus 5 by 4x is the correct answer. So the correct statement of the problem, 4x plus y by 4x is equal to 4x plus 5 by 4x is equal to 1 plus 5 by 4x is the correct answer. Consider the next problem, that is 18th problem, in which we have 7x plus 5 by 5 equal to 7x. Again, the denominator contains 5, that is a monomial. Therefore, the numerator 7x plus 5 gets divided separately by 5. Therefore, the step followed is 7x by 5 plus 5 by 5. Therefore, 7x by 5 plus 5 of the numerator and 5 of the denominator get cancels. Therefore, the remaining is 1. Therefore, 7x plus 5 by 5 is equal to 7x by 5 plus 1. Because in the denominator it is a monomial. So, the numerator gets split into two parts and both it is divided by 5. Therefore, 7x by 5 plus 5 by 5. Therefore, 7x by 5 plus 5 and 5 get cancels. The answer is 1. Therefore, the correct statement is 7x plus 5 by 5 is equal to 7x by 5 plus 1 is the correct answer to the problem. So, children, it completes the factorization lesson here. Thank you, children. Hope it is clear. These are the answers for the exercise 6.4 problems. Thank you, children.